Hello, my name is Nate, and I'm the Professional Development and Training Specialist here at Flat for Education. Today, I want to show off one of the core functions of Flat for Education, which is creating a score and reusing it for multiple different assignments. So, if you are ready to create a score from scratch, you are going to navigate from the dashboard to the score library. When you arrive at the score library, you can either just hit Create Score, or if you'd like your score to be in a folder, you can click on said folder. In this case, I'm just going to create a score. So, my new score will be reusable melody. I can choose my instruments. In this case, I'm just going to choose keyboard, my favorite, concert piano. And I'm just going to create a short melody where players, students in this case, would be able to reuse and perform. So I did that by entering notes. I'm also going to add some chordal accompaniment here, just in case we need it. Copy paste that. Move this around. And we have a pretty basic melody in C major here. Took me about 45 seconds to a minute. So, if this is our score, what we want to reuse, now that it's made, we can use this as a template or a performance assessment in our assessments or assignments. So, navigating away from the melody, we're going to go to My Assignments. Here you will have your specific assignments you've created. In this case, we're going to start with this being a composition assessment. I'm thinking in my head, a teacher or a student would be using this melody as a starting point for multiple types of lessons. It could be label the pitches, it could be take the melody and harmony and make them make sense. You could also change your harmony here. So in this case, I'm going to title this assignment. We're going to just call it label the pitches. I have the ability to create a description here if I would like to. I can select my subject. I would argue this is a general music activity for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. I can decide where to put it, into what folder. So in this case, I'm going to put it into demo assignments. And down here, instead of doing new score, I'm going to go with template. That brings up a green button that allows me to take the material I just made and use it as a template for students. Now I hear you saying, but if I use a template and they delete it, how do they get it all back? If you want your students to always start from the same place, you can lock your template. That way, the only thing they can do is add. They can't subtract. You can also select a tool set here. A tool set can be used to help focus what actual notes these students can use. And then once you're done, you can go and even student preview it. So in this case, once student preview loads, I'll be able to start my assignment and label my pitches. In this case, that has to be a C. So I can go and label it a C. This is not the only use for this, though. You could instead turn this into a performance assessment, which is accomplished the same way. In performance, you go and name your assignment. Again, this is a general music. Let's call it a 6th grade reading this time. It's in demo assignments. And just like last time, you can add the work score that you've written. You can decide if you want it to be audio only or audio and video. You can allow students to use the metronome, allow use of a backing track, allow changing speed. And now, in this case, students will be able to perform the melody. I can start my assignment. I can start recording. And then once I hit this, I'll have a chance to play along. And if I was singing or playing here, you can see me recording in the bottom right-hand corner. And once I am done, I can turn in this and save it. This is a great way to reuse your resources. In a perfect world, you wrote a melody out, they added harmony to it, you wrote a melody out, they finished it, and then when you're done, you can then take that material they've made and assess their ability to play it. I hope this is a shortcut for you to be using your material multiple ways, and I hope this helps.